Everybody, welcome back to Southern California Regionals, live here in Anaheim, California. We have a really interesting match coming up for you guys in the Street Fighter V bracket. I'm Sajam, joined by Ultra David, and this is an Akuma mirror between two very strong players, one from Central-ish California and one from Southern California. Guy on the right side of your screen, XSK Samurai, very high on CPT points in this season.
Yeah,
he's been
done
killing
a great job.
And Chris Wynn, who is a Southern California local. You see him play all the time at Wednesday Night Fights. He used to be a young player in Street Fighter 4 and is an Akuma main now in Street Fighter 5. So I'm really interested to see these two throw down. Do you know what the CPT point situation for Samurai is?
I believe he's ranked 28th.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, that's
he needs some points.
Well, yeah, but he's in a good spot.
Yeah, 28's not bad. I know a lot of players are sort of on that cusp. So here we go. This is a very interesting match. This character very commanding in the neutral generally.
Yeah, great walk speed. He's got a couple of good buttons. Oh, try to confirm it, which is possible, but not quite there that time. Wow, they are scared right there. You can see both of them walking up and ducking and crouch blocking in that down medium kick range.
Yeah, both of them, I think, are very similar in their playstyles in a lot of ways. Both very technical, very strong. They study the game a lot.
Wow, all right. Forward Fierce in neutral situation. He had seen so much blocking. I love the idea. And that should allow him to close out the round.
Yeah, we'll see if he even spends the ball. He does.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to decide whether you want to spend that EX Red Fireball or not. It does a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, it's taking off Grey Life. So that was very interesting to see that so quickly XSK Samurai recognized that Chris was just hanging out in the neutral and allowed the Forward Fierce to start. He's got to see some changes here from Chris. Big damage. Setup potential? No, not much.
But he does force him all the way to the corner already. We'll see what Samurai has to escape. Just a standing medium kick buffer. And that late cancel, you can see whether it connects or not. And there's a hit confirm on that too. He's been very aware. Playing Akuma is tough work. It's a lot of sort of awareness you need to land this kind of stuff. Oh, interesting. He did get the full juggle on the uppercut.
Kind of a funky height that hit at.
Oh, air
Is he going to knock him out of the air? Yes. Kind of funky spot there too. Chris walked under. Nothing else. He just thought, I think he was going to have to block.
That was crazy. He got right under there somehow.
Triggers are both gone.
Walked
Here's
under.
a big chance. Super. He does spend it. Chris is going to take the round.
And you know, Samurai does not have a lot of meter himself, so losing all those resources, okay for Chris in this scenario, right? You're going into this not too far behind in terms of firepower.
Okay, more mobility. Chris pressing, moving forward. There's the confirm. Yes, very nice. As you said, it's not easy to do.
Yeah, between that and hit confirming standing heavy punch, wow, neutral jump to demon flip.
Yeah, I really like that as a counter.
Saw that Chris Wynn, you know, he's really fighting here in this matchup. Oh, crushed him though.
Here comes Mikey, XSK Samurai pressuring.
Oh,
lovely stuff! He didn't get the combo, and he's going to pay for it big time. The game is what he pays with. I love the idea of it. He just wasn't quite there. Big cost.
You know, the interesting thing about that, and how you know that someone like Samurai is a strong player, is that when that happened, even though he won, he was a little like, oh man. Because he knew that, you know, he could have got right there.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was definitely an error on his part to not predict that there was going to be the OS. And, you know, it's one of those things where he's logged that into his brain. Even though he won, he's still thinking like, okay, this is what I need to watch out for. It's important of a strong player. And you know, Chris knows that even though it didn't connect, he had the right idea.
Punish there. Chris takes some damage.
Set up to the other side. That can catch back roll as well. That
Very impressive stuff. Again. All the way into the corner now for XSK Samurai. Chris trying to fight, trying to find these moments.
You see out of range of the demon flip. It goes to the other side.
Oh, Chris might be able to take advantage of this. He can find something right now, but he's worried about that down meeting big range. You can see it. Whoa, XSK Samurai was waiting for it. He was exactly right.
That was wild.
That was amazing, huh? And both the prediction of it and actually the reaction of it were both impressive. Match point.
Man, XSK Samurai. That was slick. Back throw on that. He was a little late on the media, it looked like. An uppercut. He's ready. He's looking very prepared.
Very much in control there. That's a punish there. Tried to confirm. Not quite.
Oh, try to catch him with that back fierce. Maybe even looking for the throw. And a late cancel to hit confirm again.
Oh, look at this cage. You can tell Chris feels that he is stuck there. Slowly moving his way out.
Oh no, he could have parried again.
Yes,
We've seen that.
Yes.
Same kind of scenario earlier where you had a clean parry on that V-reversal.
I'm surprised that Samurai went back to that.
Yeah, that just got him in trouble that last game.
All the way back to the other side, just like that. Great damage.
Yeah, that EX Red Fireball. Very strong. Plus 8 on block also.
Hanging out. Chris is really harassing right there. Again, a lot of great damage. Tried to move forward in the air. And he's in a rough spot. Look at where Samurai, I was just going to say he's backing off to a perfect spot. Look at that. He knows so surely where he was on screen that he just felt confident enough to stand and not input down, not input back. He just knew it.
That is a great example of when your spacing is perfect.
Yeah.
When you're in the absolute perfect range, right? It's very rare that you see stuff like that. It's incredibly difficult, you know, especially against a character like Akuma, who walks so fast. He has so many dangerous options on the ground. Perfect range.
Well, throughout that set, there was this little sort of battle over that crouching medium kick range, and both players were very hesitant to get into that in the first place, but as it went on, you could see that Chris was more and more hesitant to get in there, and that Samurai was feeling more confident in that spot.
Right.
And I think at the end there, that was his confidence in knowing that, look, Chris is not going to walk forward. He hasn't been.
Yeah.
And he was just so sure about that, he could just hang out and know exactly that he was there for the whiff punish and then later the walk-up grab.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nice work.
That kind of stuff to do against another strong player is very impressive.
It makes you feel so cool.
Oh, yeah. You feel like you're the best in the world. Yeah.
You're floating off the stage after that.
Yeah, it's like he slings his leather jacket over his shoulder and he just hops into his convertible and he just gets out of here. He's got a red convertible. He's just gone.
Oh, man.
Slides over the hood.
Yeah. All right. We're going to move on now. We have Danny Boy versus CK No Respect coming up.
Man, I haven't seen
Winners
No
Finals
Respect.
of Pool 7.
Oh, it is Winners Finals. You're correct about that. I haven't seen No Respect play in quite a while. And actually, it looks like we have Winners Finals of Punk versus Char coming up after this, too.
Okay. So No Respect beat Killer Miller to get into Winners Finals, and Danny Boy beat Super Noon.
Okay.
Well, who was disqualified, but that counts as being beat.
It sure does. So he made it here into the Winners Finals of the pools. And I believe after this pool, this dumps into a top 32, correct? And that's what we'll be getting into most likely tomorrow. There is one more set of pools after this, if you guys are wondering. If you're looking for more Street Fighter going on. That'll be the schedule for today. I think things kick off at 10 a.m. tomorrow is when everything gets going.
Yeah, that'll be 10 a.m. That's going to be SFV we're starting with on this stream, and we'll be doing that for the whole day until 6 p.m.
That's when it jumps on to
And then
Marvel.
it goes to Marvel.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Danny Boy versus No Respect.
And No Respect Urien. He switched to this character a while ago. He was playing Nash originally in Season 1 and has gone back to playing Urien. Interesting choice. A lot of people have sort of abandoned this character as the 2.5 update came around.
Leaving Urien?
Yes.
Yeah, Urien is a character that I feel only a few people have really gotten strong with, and really only one person in the whole world has been showing what he can really do. It's very hard to duplicate that. He's not an easy character to play.
No, yeah, definitely not. He is strong in the right hands, but he still has some tough fights that you got to watch out for. Danny Boy doing a good job so far, really showing you know, he can play this ground game against Urien.
You know, I spoke with Mena RD, a very strong Birdie player, about this exact matchup last weekend, and he thinks it's even. Yeah. He thinks Birdie has a lot of control in the matchup. He has good neutral game. Of course, his pressure is very damaging, got good mix-ups.
He beat Nemo at that tournament, so you know, he has a strong claim to stake on that.
Okay, here's No Respect now.
Blocks it.
Oh, just reacting. Yeah, all you do is press up plus punches. Here comes the EX.
He does have Aegis available.
Setting it up. Well, that can's not actually projectile. It's just going to get under there.
Yeah, but it did kind of slow down the momentum. The trigger is still available, though. EX tackle Aegis.
Well, I feel, by the way that Danny Boy was moving, that he knew that that was a possibility. There was a little bit of walking back first, right?
Yeah.
But he just got at the wrong moment.
It happens. It's an incredibly fast move. If you're not blocking when it's starting up, you're in trouble.
EX zonk on the way through. Okay, well, at least he kept No Respect still.
A lot of buttons for No Respect after that forward medium punch. It is negative on block, yeah, and you get caught by the target combo, that overhead if you do something. But it's almost always worth it to challenge.
He was worried about EX, did not come. And Danny Boy has the corner. You look at No Respect, who's just waiting to react to something. He walked forward quite a ways before that forward strong.
So he doesn't get a big setup here. Just takes the throw. Tackle into Aegis again. He threw it off screen though.
Activate. Ah, man. But still, Danny Boy's in an alright position.
Oh, he was too far. He could have canceled that into a headbutt.
Danny Boy's slowly moving forward. He knows any hit's going to do it.
I like him doing those down jabs, yeah. When you're about to win a round, the riskiest thing you can do is stick out heavy attacks, right? Slow, long recoverable normals. It's very safe to hit jabs and light kicks, right? Those are the buttons you want to hit.
And among jabs, that birdie down jab is one of the best closers.
For sure. There's very few buttons like it. Throw bait from No Respect there. Just sat and waited.
Keeping him in the corner. Anti-air, wow. Danny Boy got out of the corner.
Close to stun. If that had been back throw, it would have been stunned.
Danny Boy's in trouble.
Caught him out of the air. Yeah, No Respect.
Wouldn't be surprised to just see activate from across the screen. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe Zonk activate? Yes. Okay. Birdie has the damage. Birdie has the stun. Couple of mix-ups away. Anti-air did not come in time. No Respect on the left there. Happy about it.
Yeah, very happy about it. I mean, had that been a clean anti-air and maybe one more right guess, could have been dead. Birdie has huge damage output. Especially if he's got bar, man, it's huge trouble.
Yeah, V-trigger Birdie with the bar is a major threat.
I like more of that down jab from Danny Boy and on the ground to kind of keep Urien in place. Good anti-air though.
Yeah, No Respect has changed it up a little bit. He's more about this mid-range rather than being full screen and more about pressure, and it is working out right now.
Looked for the throw bait. Didn't cancel the crouching Pearson or anything, but still worked out. Well, that's unsafe.
Can as a setup. Well, the jump was unfortunate. Yeah, look at this movement now from No Respect. I like it.
And then reacts to the dash with that headbutt again. We saw the same thing earlier with the EX headbutt.
Yeah, as he's crouching there, that's certainly what he's looking for.
Reacted to it. The throw not going to be enough to kill. Overhead, good block.
Dashing up. Wow, what a read, bud. He dashed up one too many times. No Respect was ready. No Respect reacted to, I think, 3 dashes so far with down jab or with headbutt.
Yeah, and you have to do that, right? Reacting to dashes in this game is so important. They're incredibly fast, but you got to focus on it and you got to do it, even if it means giving up other stuff. Dashing is just a common tactic. You got to be prepared.
Oh, Danny Boy, just like that. Reversal of fortunes in the corner. He's got to get something out of this.
Ooh, just got hit by the knees. Last time there was a neutral jump, and so he didn't anti-air again in the same way. Command throw.
Got to watch out for that EX bar. Yes, I was just going to say, you've seen No Respect wait for the dash. Same thing happened. No Respect now getting the pressure. Should be able to take it. Yes.
And he does. He gets the job done. Man, stands up. He is very happy about that.
Well, he just qualified out of his pool in winner's side. Congrats to him. Nice work. Danny Boy's going to have to try to make this happen for himself in loser's side. Loser's semis in that pool are Turtle Hermit versus Dash. And then winner of that will play Danny Boy.
All right, there we go. Made it out of the pool in winners. And Punk is going to be trying to do the same thing here against Char. That's going to be a match coming up. Getting to the end of a lot of our pools here. As a reminder, there is another set of pools after this tonight, and then we're bright and early again, 10 a.m. So just 12 hours from when this will end tonight. We're going to be back with more Street Fighter action and then Marvel at the end of the day. And I believe on Sunday, the schedule for Capcom Fighters is going to be Marvel and then Street Fighter.
I believe you're right, but let me check right now.
Yeah, we're going to take a peek real quick.
Yeah, so the plan is to start Marvel at 4:20 p.m. On Sunday, Pacific time, of course, and then Street Fighter 5 will be after that at 7.
Okay. Makes sense. Not at...
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfectly done. All right. Here we go. We saw Jard earlier, and he looked good as he beat Killer Kai.
Right, that's right. That's the match we saw him play earlier against Guile versus Cammy.
That's right, Cammy.
I'm not sure where that shirt is from, the Street Fighter shirt.
What do we got here? I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. The 4 Kings.
Yeah. No Fang.
Is Fang a king? What's
going on there? He's part of the conglomerate, right?
I don't know.
The watch has come off. It's into his pocket. Well, you know, there's a lot of players who, like, empty or dump out their pockets when they play.
Yeah, that's true.
Since especially if they're playing with, even if they don't have a stick, actually, I feel like I see Knuckle do like empty his pockets and he plays on pad. So it's very interesting to try to balance it out. And man, he did go with Cammy and is a mirror match for Punk.
Okay. He's stuck with Cammy the whole time so far. Oh, his shirt is a nod to the band Queen. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
what is it, Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
All right.
So Punk does go with Cammy here.
Currently, though, I like Char a lot. Pressuring here.
And Veer
Punk
reversal
takes the chance.
Yeah, her Veer reversal is a risk a lot of times, you know.
Especially playing against another Cammy. I mean, they will know what the problem is. Happens for them.
Yeah, it's great when you block a move that has tons of blocks on, so you know you can't get in trouble, right? That's exactly what we saw when Punk did the Veers.
Char blocking, mid-screen blocking against Cammy is not very risky.
Super far range, tags him with it. He's getting close.
Char, big chance. No, oh boy. Another big chance.
You see Punk just
comes in with
up.
dance slip.
Yeah, and then he immediately just backdash. He knew that throw was the likely mix-up or throw bait, and backdash beats both of those.
Both of them.
Only lose the buttons.
There it is. Yeah. Punk with the excellent recognition. It was one of those scrambles, and anything could happen. And when he saw that hit, he reacted just in time.
Yeah, and spending EX drill instead of super, very smart, right? You don't want to spend that bar if you don't have to. Hold on to it for the next round. Hit confirm. Punk's already got corner positioning, those shallow dive kicks.
I like the movement a lot, and the reactions are just amazing. It's hard to play against that.
Yeah, I mean, there's very few, like, the percentage of players in the world who will reliably and consistently do that is so low. Look at this maul here. Finally.
Oh, Char got it. And just like that, he really turns things around. Back to the neutral game. No reaction, unfortunately, there. That could have been huge. Instead, Punk gets the hit. Char, I can't help but feel it. If he had gotten that down fierce and reacted in time, then that could have maybe been the round. If not, certainly it would have been one hit away from doing it afterward.
Yeah,
but he did not.
You see in that kind of situation, right? Like when Char gets it, didn't capitalize. When Punk hit it, he did, and that's often a lot of the times the difference, right? The kind of wild reaction time and recognition that it takes to play Cammy at the highest level, or even a character like Karen, right? Both of them relying on one hit confirms, is crazy. There's very few players that can do it consistently. And Punk is one of them.
Oh, yeah. And just like that, the stun comes. This is looking like Punk's round. Well, the error.
Oh, but
That's going to be it.
Yeah, and he did the uppercut there because drill didn't matter for positioning. He wanted the extra damage to close it out. Punk on match point now, and this is exactly how his set went earlier, right? With the second game, he opens up with the perfect.
When you have very strong players like that, even if they win the first game, they will have learned enough that the second game is going to be even closer, or even more of a blow-up, I should say.
Right, so you really got to try to get the first game against a player like
that's
this.
your best chance.
Oh, he was very close to stun. That EX uppercut got him out of there.
Just you like see that? Oh, here we go.
Punk just walked all the way up to him after getting uppercut.
Oh,
such commanding
fellow. Pretty good damage. Char is jumping away from taking this, but that's going to be tough. You know, Punk's keeping an eye on that.
Oh, he's got that confirmed. CA? Did not get it. Yeah, Punk actually kind of shook himself at that.
Yeah, maybe intended to have done so.
Ooh,
here's Char. Char trying to stay alive.
One button could do it here. That error from Punk not getting that critical art could cost him.
Down jab. He had a little bit of advantage. Not much, but it was enough. And Punk takes it.
Man, oh man, that was a tough one for Char. And you can see Punk with any archetype that is similar to Karen, or I feel like any character that fits his style, he's just so good with. It doesn't really matter. The thing is that he whiff punishes well, not just because Karen has excellent buttons, that helps, but it's because he knows the perfect range against every single character. He does these little series that push him out of range from your normals, and then just boom, whiff punish you every time.
Yeah.
So he's playing fantastic, and if you guys are looking forward to more Street Fighter action, as a reminder, there is a pool after this. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Street Fighter in just a bit. Watching the Capcom Pro Tour 2017 presented by PlayStation 4, brought to you by Zowie, a brand by BenQ, the official monitor of the Capcom Pro Tour. Razer, the official fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. HyperX, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And of course, Twitch, which is the home of the Capcom Pro Tour. You guys are watching it here every single week, every single day. And this is Southern California Regionals in Anaheim, California. We got more pool matches coming up. Now, this is Chicago Classico versus Mike L. No. Winners finals of the pool.
Alrighty.
Classico is a Urien player, and a strong one at that. He was on team. It was like him, Brian F., and Nick Tanella were playing in the 3v3 team tournament earlier.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, he's here from Illinois. Mike L. is here from basically where he's from.
Yeah, down the block.
Yeah, very close to here.
Lives in Southern California. He is a Southern California player playing Vega.
You know, I really like Vega now. There was a period of time when I thought Vega was one of the worst characters in this game. And after the 2.1 update, I don't think that anymore. I like a lot of his offense. It's not really the same character. It's more about tricky offensive stuff, advantage on wall dives, better frame traps. The mid-range, I think, is still solid. Of course, still suffers on defense, but I do like a lot of the offensive additions.
Yeah, he was sort of a weird character before because he was like kind of a footsie character, but he didn't have enough footsies to compete, and he had some tricks, but not enough tricks to win.
Yeah.
And now it's like, all right, well, we want him to have decent mid-range, but really be about tricks.
And he is a tricky character now.
Yeah. It's been like that in other Street Fighter games, right, too? It's not just this one. Overhead catches, couldn't combo, though. Maybe a light button instead of the crouching medium punch.
Puts himself into the corner.
Full charge dropkick is +2.
Oh, something happened.
Some kind of situation. Oh, they set it to 1 round.
That is the worst. How did that even happen?
Bunch of rookies.
Rookies. Boy.
When they were button checking, they weren't paying attention. Or not button checking, setting the buttons.
Setting the buttons, yeah. That's an issue that I don't think that I've seen actually happen in tournament before. It's just kind of like a silly mistake. They are addressing it now.
Man, that's crazy.
Well, unfortunate for Chicago Classico, who had just gotten the corner and was making it pay off. He didn't have meter, but he was a threat. I mean, once you get the corner, especially Vega, it cannot escape the corner. You know, his V reversal does not get him out of the corner. He doesn't have invincibility. He's stuck. Now he's got to give that up to Chicago Classico.
Yeah, and we start again from scratch here. Nobody had won a round yet, but yeah, as you mentioned, he just gained control, which is unfortunate for sure. I think the big thing here, if you're Classico, you don't let it shake you.
No.
Because he seems pretty upset.
Yeah, he does not like this, but he's got to play anyway.
Yeah, rules are rules.
I was surprised that Mike L. did the V-trigger that put him in the corner. I don't think that's something that's going to happen very often. We'll see if it does here. The restart. Everything is back to 0-0.
Yeah, 2 round speed. And he's no longer... Well, he's wearing more clothes now as Urien.
Yes, I like that spacing a lot. You know, they've already learned things about each other. They already know some proclivities.
Counter hit confirmed too.
Here comes Classico into the corner. Oh, that is a big bummer. That could have been good news for Chicago Classico. The round most likely. And the error now allows Michael L. to play.
Wow, he just went right to the fireball. Michael L. the immediate jump out of range. I don't even know maybe if he wanted that. It seemed like it was maybe something he negative edged in or something. I don't know, but the round goes to Chicago Classico anyway.
Okay, walking under as Michael L. He's got a chance to make things happen. No. Very light. A lot of the bar has been spent on EX tackle so far. That's something Mike will pay attention to. Slide right underneath on reaction.
Yeah, you can just walk forward. They go
this
walk.
is what I'm talking about. All right, yeah.
Yeah, 2 bars, pretty decent damage, good mix-up.
Even on block, that would have been real strong. Great setup.
Yeah, puts you at advantage. You can cancel into stuff, go for command throw mix-ups if you stand switch.
Lovely approach. EX again is spent there. Oh, that's actually a very good escape. I like that a lot. Many characters have trouble with that.
Oh, got him. Which mirror? Yeah, it was kind of a weird scenario to confirm what mirror to do, because if you did the far mirror, it might have been too far in the corner. Close mirror, you know, didn't really get the combo he wanted, but he still gets pressure anyway.
And backing off, Michael Nas trying to find one more hit. He was almost there. He saw it, just not in range anymore.
Full charge fierce. He's trying to get that pressure afterwards. Michael Nas with the backdash. He's so fast. He just walked out of range of it.
Wow!
Headbutt! Whoa, too far for the throw, but in this game, and I feel like actually Street Fighter 4 was like this too. I feel like throws are plus on whiff.
It's so hard to whiff punish. If you don't expect the grab,
yes.
Look, if you expect the grab, then you have teched.
Yeah.
Right? So if you didn't expect the grab, but the opponent whiffed, you're surprised, because, oh, it's a grab all of a sudden. What am I supposed to do? You don't have that many frames to punish.
Yeah, and as the opponent, you did the throw, and if it whiffs, you're ready to hit a button. But the defender, you have to react to the throw and then try to do something. So, yeah, throws are plus on whiff.
Oh, okay. Not much of a punish, but I like it from Mike.
Lots of those raw headbutts. Raw tackle, too. Classico, I feel like he's sort of recognized that the neutral is a little weird to play. He doesn't like competing on the ground, so trying to throw out some special moves, just kind of rush past where the ground game is happening.
Very buttonsy for Chicago Classico. Yeah, you see him trying to play with his movement as well. He does not want to be cornered, but currently he's there.
Yeah, moving with headbutt, dashing, tackles. Raw Aegis is a no-go. Love the V-reversal, too.
That actually is a great way to spend V-reversal.
Cornered himself, though.
Okay. Grab. Chicago Classico needs another mix-up. Not done yet.
And those knee drops, he just can't space. Vega walks so fast that he's never able to put himself in the right range. And the raw tackle, a little kind of antsy from Classico.
We're seeing Classico bring out movement tools that are nice, but are hard to make work on a character with mobility like Vega. Right? Random headbutt, random tackle, random knees. Those are all great if you know exactly where the opponent's going to be, but if you're not super sure, you can put yourself in a real bad spot.
All right, EX headbutt. Good answer, because no matter what side he comes on, you know, the headbutt's going to come out. You'll be okay.
Might see Mike set it up again here. Oh, no anti-air. It seemed like he might have been looking for that. Very buttonsy stuff from Mike as he approaches. Just trying to get Chicago Classico to stop pressing anything. Right now it's worked, but the jump gets him out.
Ooh, punish. Just got the one and didn't see that the Fierce had hit.
EXO, yes it comes.
Caught him low. This is a really kind of swing-heavy match here. No V-trigger available for Classico yet, though.
You can see Mike really trying to take up a lot of space right there. So much that he wants Chicago Classico to stop pressing buttons so Mike can get in. But every time Mike has gotten up, Chicago has done something. EX tackle, down jab, whatever.
We got to be careful about that wall escape. Counter hit confirmed. Didn't get a tackle or anything, though. The jump in and then challenge after he has CA. You got to be very careful about that. Oof. Got him.
Yeah, it looked a lot better there from Mike. Got the game. 1-1. So let's see what changes from Chicago Classico. I was not a big fan of some of the movement tools, and you know, although he has fought well when Michael Knock comes up very close, he's been taking up space like at that very last second a couple of times. But in the mid-range, he has not been able to keep up. Yeah, not that easy for Urien to do, I don't think. It's about finding the right spot to do it.
Right, and if you want to use like movement and kind of, you know, other tools instead of just standing on the ground and fighting, you got to dash around a little bit more. You have to go to jump, right? Jump is a decent option. You have to know where to space these things. And that's something he's struggled with so far. Raw Aegis again, the V-reversal away.
I think it's tough for Vega to find spots where his V-reversal actually is strong, but right there, I like it a lot.
Yeah, just gets out of the Aegis. Doesn't have to deal with the pressure. Oh, challenged it. Knew that the dash up after was not going to be advantage. The headbutt out again.
That was actually perfectly placed. That fierce headbutt was awesome.
And challenged him. You see Mike Alnott didn't jump away from the mirror. He stood his ground, hit that standing light kick, and got him.
Yeah, Mike knows only one more button can do it for him. That's all he needs. Strong. Walking under. No, edge punishable. Was not taken. There was a big chance there for Chicago Classico.
That was a huge, huge whiff punishable opportunity, but it's hard to see in the moment, you know? I mean, even a throw would have been good. Yeah. Just take something.
Yeah, that's not something you're expecting to happen, right? All of a sudden the rose is tossed right in front of you.
It's hard to be prepared for sure. It's tough to blame him too much for that. A lot of meter now for Mike Now finally the knee drop got him. It's very difficult to space on Vega as we've seen throughout the set. More jump from Classico now.
He's trying to walk outside of these buttons from Michael Na, but Michael Na is making it count.
That headbutt out of there. It's a good option where you keep seeing over and over against the wall dive.
But I do like that Mike forces that. It means that he's taught Chicago Classico to sit on the ground a lot more and just wait for things to come. And if you've done that, then you've done part of your job. Okay, EX bringing it out, putting up a wall. All of a sudden, no, does not react.
Oh, missed this meaty, but still got the throw afterwards. Another one, and we're going to a final round between these two. Full resources, though, from Michael Na. Which is very important. Those EX dives, he's got critical art confirmed. It's a lot of damage opportunities there. No whip punish on that forward fierce either.
Ah, another grab. He just closed out the last round by grabs. I think Michael Na did not expect another one.
Oh, ducks right under it. Yeah, that headbutt
Yes,
safe
yes.
on block, but you can obviously duck right under it.
There's the dash. Unfortunately for him, right into Michael Na's grasp.
With a sweep, there's a punish.
Oh, lovely. Super, yes, he does spend it. It's going to be one more mix-up here. Not going to do it yet. Maybe two more mix-ups. It's Vega, after all. We'll see what he gets.
Yeah, CA is available for Urien, or V-Trigger is available for Urien at this point. Oh, activated? No, it was the close one.
What a strange choice there, but he does get some damage. Reset there. Mike is not done yet. There it is. That was after a hit on headbutt, too.
Yeah, you know, the thing about the tackle, which is the first thing that Michael Na challenged after, tackle is often 0 or couldn't be negative if you don't space it perfectly.
Sure.
So Michael Na knew that and challenged, and he got away with it. After the hit headbutt, it's not too unreasonable to hit a button there, even though, you know, you feel like, all right, he hit me, I got to be careful. A lot of the times, Urien can't frame trap you, especially if you're a 3-frame character.
Yeah, I mean, it's advantage, but just a little bit, right? So. Alrighty, coming up next is going to be another Winners Finals. This one is cool. 801 Strider versus Brent is cool. Coming up.
Yes, with
you
the
know,
double
Strider,
pull.
yeah, well, it was accidental, and
I could tell
as I was saying it, I was like, nah.
I could see it on your face. You're like, this match is going to be cool. We have, and then like your brain realized what was going to happen. You're like, oh man,
I don't want to do it.
Too much time with James.
Yeah, even my subconscious is bringing it out now.
Yeah, you got cats. Now you're making puns.
Oh man,
everything.
Bummer.
Here it goes. Careful if you play Tekken. Just be careful. I'm saying.
Oh, you know what? I've played enough games in my life that I don't get mad anymore. You know what game taught me not to be mad at video games anymore?
What was that?
Was Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, I believe it. That game.
I came into it, not that I ever had the biggest temper, but sometimes I would get mad, and after that game, I thought, hey, everything's fine.
I feel like Marvel games in particular are the make or break games for so many fighting game players, where you decide then and there if you have what it takes. That game will test you in ways you'll call something and you'll get hit by something that is so it doesn't make you feel good.
No,
it just doesn't feel good, and you have to accept that that's part of the game and part of your life.
That's what it's about, acceptance. And
Despicable.
I moved all the way through the 5 stages, and I'm now at acceptance.
Despicable is the word I wanted to use. You get hit by something so despicable that you're just like, that can't be real, and they'll say, yes, it is. And you realize...
You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
We got a good match. 801 Strider, Brent is cool. This is winners finals of the pool.
Pool 3.
And as we mentioned, you know, Strider's an interesting point. He's been killing it a lot of this year. He's been doing very well. A player who self-admittedly is not good when a game comes out. He really needs a lot of time to be good at it, and that time has been put in. Now he is killing it. He's playing great everywhere he goes.
Lots of success. Winner of this pool will play a pool that includes Flash and Salyu, among others. Also low tier God. We'll see what happens. 801 Strider now. Wow, waking up with a free-frame. Short Hurricane. No, she was standing.
Yeah, it's tough to see whether that's going to hit or not as a Ken player. A lot of times you just want to believe that it'll work.
Why would it hit if they're standing up? Sometimes it does.
Got standing light kick buffer, caught him out of the air, didn't get the juggle, but still pressure.
I love these buttons. You see Brent trying to bring in the counter pokes. We saw great use of that last time he was on stream. This time, Strider navigated it well.
Ooh, missed the target combo, and that is unsafe. Even though Brent, he saw that it missed, so he was like, okay, run. Right, but that is the more unsafe option between that and EX Fireball. But run is just a little easier to do. Just 2 buttons, this is the V skill.
It's also a first round, you maybe want to test a little bit.
Yeah, he has tested, and Strider has pretty much passed everything. He's shown that he's ready for a lot of this.
Talked about Brent's counter pokes, but I really love Strider's counter pokes. Her footsies, I would not say are like active space control footsies. They're excellent counter pokes, though, and he's made them look great. Down medium kick, down strong, just like this. Stand short have all been putting in big work.
Oh, no, bad spot for Brent. Backs off with a fireball, plus the overhead. He walked into it anyway, and that's a pretty clean first game for Strider. Yeah, Laura's buttons are more about tagging the recovery of your opponent's buttons, so whiff punishing, or interrupting you before you can get there. They're not really like zoning limbs or anything like that.
Yeah, there are different kinds of footsies, you know, in that mid-range playing over buttons and who gets to do what, who gets to do what when. There are different types, and these two characters I think are really more about counter poking the other person. So Brent starts this one off a little bit better. That said, here's Strider with a perfect counter poke timing with that roundhouse, setting this stuff up.
You see him just wait there for a second, and a punish, stand line kick.
Yeah, that was nice.
Ooh, miss from Brent. And there's a punish from Strider. He's ready. Takes the back throw. You can see Brent now trained not to hit any buttons, so Strider that dash up fierce after.
All right, here comes Brent. Hoping to find something. Strider does not take any kind of bait. He was just willing to block.
Oh, man, the double down short fireball pulled her back just far enough to get out of the range of Brent's poke and got him clipped. 3 quick rounds for 801 Strider.
Yeah, this is looking tough right now for Brent. You can see he's been playing this grounded. He keeps trying to play that footsies range, and that's fine typically, but I just feel Strider has played it. So again, it's just, I'm so impressed by this.
Other side, counter hit, got him. He's gonna send out the clap. Is there a reset here? No, he just wants to take that corner carry.
One more mix-up is gonna do it though. Last time, Brent, oh, he did get the hit. I thought that was blocked at first. No, Brent now has a big chance.
Oh, in the front. Second uppercut, he needs one more for stun. Meaty.
Okay, he may need more than this though. Will he build super on this? He's gonna get close. No, he doesn't try it.
Just takes as much damage as he can. One more guess. Oh, look for the overhead. Double down jab and a huge comeback from Brent.
I guess there was a wake-up button there from 801 Strider. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, he probably just didn't believe in a manually timed setup. Yeah. Since Brent just whiffed a bunch of stuff, he was like, all right, I'll probably be okay.
The overhead.
Looking for that counter poke, trying to find it. Great anti-air. That medium punch is so excellent, and then takes the tick throw off of it. Close to stun.
In there again. That's going to be blocked and punished, and that's the game.
Yeah, despite a crazy comeback from Brent in that last round, 801 Strider really returned to business there, which is, I think, probably what you want to do as a strong player. Even if you lose a round on a comeback, if somebody makes a comeback on you, you were in the lead. So obviously you were doing something right.
Exactly, yeah.
That's clearly what Strider recognized, went back to his game plan, got the job done. Good awareness from him, so he's out of the pool and winners.
Yes.
And Brent has to battle in that lower bracket, the loser's bracket. Do we know where Strider is at in terms of points? You happen to have that on there?
Probably, yeah. Let me see. He is currently 41st.
41st. I think Brian F is 40th. And
I can look that up too.
Yeah, he's here trying to get points as well. There's a lot of players on that kind of cusp.
Brian F is 26th according to this. I'm looking on Smash GG. I'll look on the actual site.
Yeah, the Capcom Fighter. You can go to Capcom Pro Tour /standings, and it'll tell you where everybody is in terms of
that is right.
CPT points.
Strider right now is at 28th. Yeah, and
28th.
then
I think
Brian
F is at around 40 right now in terms of CPT points. Although things are going to shake up pretty dramatically because there's 2 big events happening this week in premieres and the event happening in Chile. So between the two, it's pretty big. Brian F's 40th?
He is.
He's 40th. Okay. So 40th for Brian F, who is also trying to get points here this weekend. Tons of players are sort of in that range where if they get a big win or a solid showing, they can be in Capcom Cup potential, which a lot of people are trying to do.
So Brent is cool, goes down to losers. He will play against Genesis Frenzy to try to qualify. And now we go over to the losers finals of Pool 5. We just saw Chicago Classico lose, and now he has to play against Alfie Roach in losers finals of their pool.
Yeah, trying to move on to that bracket tomorrow.
Alfie Roach was sent to losers by Chicago Classico in the first round of the tournament. It is a run back. So Alfie Roach, you know, it's always tough to lose very first round when you come in, but he's made the battle all the way up to losers finals of the pool. All
right, so it's going to be Nash, it looks like.
I guess it is.
Nash.
Character we see much less nowadays.
Quite rare.
But still effective. I think his game plan is a simple and a solid one, and there's a lot of characters it still works against. I don't think he is particularly bad against Urien either.
All right. Does have some mobility and space control and pressure tools for sure. Yeah, mobility right at the start. Unfortunately, trying to put himself in the corner. There's Chicago Classico reacting well. Keep in mind, as I said, he beat Alfie Roach before.
Yeah, showing some matchup awareness already with the interrupts. Counter hit didn't get the confirm he was looking for. As Urien, if your opponent is crouching, you have to do the tackle. If they're standing, you can do the headbutt.
So drop from. Oh, here's a great jump back timing. Oh, that was cool. Didn't get much after.
That's how it goes. That's the Nash life occasionally, you know.
Caught now. Look at Chicago Classico just hanging out.
Yeah, just waiting. There's that sweep. That got him in big trouble against Mike Elna at the end when he had that CA confirmed.
Well, I like how Chicago Classico is playing this because I don't see much of a reason to move in a way that would overcommit.
Yeah.
You know, you're just caging. It's not like Nash had V-trigger to escape or anything like that. He had to move forward in some way. Ultimately, Chicago Classico got the hit.
Now he's got those booms, but the jump over. Not a hit, though. But yeah, again, cornered himself almost instantly here.
Right in there.
It's that advantage off that. And this time the throw. Last time he counter hit him, so trained him to block.
Jumping. No anti-airs there. Escape. And now Alfie Roach can play, but just like that, knockdown.
Oh, it's going to be a block. No pun it. It could have been crouching fierce into a fireball, but he tried something a little different. Clean anti-air over that. Back throw for extra damage. Not quite enough to close it out.
Trigger's there. He does escape. All right, one little bit. He's got a lot of work to do, though.
Oh,
he was back that. Yes, he was trying to escape. He was trying to use that mobility again, but Chicago Classico has seen that throughout that game and maybe throughout the first set that they played, too.
Yeah, it was a clean chase down. Just couldn't get away from it.
There's got to be a big change here.
Player 1 has a 5-win streak.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to stand and fight a little bit better and kind of bait Classico into moving and then punish the movement. That's what Nash has always been good at, right? Moving. People who move around are impatient. He's great at dealing with that kind of pressure. But you can see already cornered.
Yeah, I like Nash's mobility a lot. It's just that you can't put yourself in the corner. That's not going to work out long term. Lovely anti-air. He was right there. Luckily for Alfie Roach, he gets there in time with grab.
And that wake up head, but not invincible. It's just really fast. And it catches people who go for low pokes. Ooh, teleported out of the way of it.
Here's a chance. A little bit of damage. You can see him worried there. I think that's a bad sign. Alfie Roach backed off. He had a knockdown opportunity. Maybe not the best of setups, but rather than standing his ground, he backed off.
Oh, charged up the fireball to interrupt. Headbutt anti-air again. He had V-trigger available now. Did he get him?
Trying it. Oh, man. I think he's just calling out backdash there. Didn't quite reach.
And yeah, a lot of backdashing. Cornered again. Ooh, baited the throw, but didn't go for anything.
Cornered here. Oh, that was perfectly timed, actually. EX is gone as a result for Classico.
To dash up after. Tech. Throws a fireball. No absorb on it. Oh!
Whoa! That was a funky little end there.
Yeah, they jumped together, and I don't think Classico expected it, so he was just down blocking at the end.
Okay, I'd love to see more fight in that mid-range there.
Tackle almost chased the backdash. Punish on the side. V-reversal out of the corner. No chase down, no grab attempt. And man, no anti-air from Alfie Roach. Is just let him sort of jump forward freely. There's been no EX size and cornered again.
There are some things I like about Alfie Roach's game style. I just think that there's too much passivity in there.
Yeah, he's got to contest this range a little bit more, right? He's just sort of allowing himself to be cornered.
Ooh, here's a chance. And down jab again. It was the same.
Oh, baited the throw. Didn't get a punish. In the front, good block.
Yeah, that was actually very nice.
Another V-reversal. He's not counting on V-trigger for this round. He just wants to close it out, but he's got to be careful. Full meter for Alfie Roach.
I feel like Alfie Roach is a bit of a caged animal right now. The super would not be too surprising.
Yeah, maybe anti-air.
Here's a chance. What a jump. What a jump time. So that's match point now for Classico, trying to qualify out of the pool in losers.
Backdash again at the start. Got to see those EX ice. There's got to be more anti-airs, fight for that space, even stuff like that. Full screen knees. Counter hit, no confirm. The anti-air headbutt again to chase.
Classico not worried about super, it seems. He's going in. Right now, it's the right call.
Oh, back throw with a stun.
Last chance here for Alfie Roach. It's not going to happen for him.
Just about to be the match, and the EX headbutt, or EX tackle for the perfect moves on.
A big way to end. Not only did he send Alfie Roach to losers in the first place, but he then eliminates him, and he did it with a perfect.
Doesn't get much better than that. So he moves out of the pool in losers bracket. That loss to Mike Elnon. I'm pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Can't be too upset about that one. Moves on out of the pool into the top 32. It'll be happening tomorrow. We're going to have Street Fighter action all night and all day tomorrow, basically. You got pools updates?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what has happened so far. In pool number 2, Wild T. Cole qualified, as well as Heroes in Dark 7. PR Balrog and Element qualified from pool 4 into the 64, by the way.
64, okay.
Top 64. Pool 5, as we saw, Mike Elna and Chicago Classico.
Okay.
Qualified from there. Pool 6, Verloren qualified in winner's side. Jed from losers. Pool 7, No Respect in winners and Danny Boy in losers. And then XSK Samurai and Chris Wynn both qualified out of Pool 8.
Yeah, we saw those two fight against each other in Akuma Mirror, a very interesting match. So I imagine the next pools coming up will be 9 through 16.
I think you're right. And of course, Punk qualified as well as Higashi out of Pool 1.
Right. 9 through 16 probably coming up next. You can find those over at smash.gg/SCR. If you guys are interested in pools for Street Fighter, Marvel, or anything else, you can check them out over there on Smash GG. I believe we are ready to take a break and jump into the next block of matches. That is the 8 to 10 block. Should be pools 9 through 16. And you and I are going to scram out of here. Let James and Vicious get in here. Don't go anywhere. More Street Fighter action coming up.